All right. It shows that we are live now, and I will just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and then we can get started with our game night. I know you guys wanted to say 9 o'clock, but I tried the best I could. I tried the best I could, because I had slept till about 8:30 and then hadn't had any dinner. I said, need to get something to eat, so went to Sonic to get something to eat. So I said, so tonight may hear me sipping on a cherry Coke from Sonic. I mean, not cherry Coke, a cherry slush from Sonic. Hey, Annie. Hi, Skylar. Uh, Not much, Daniel. I hope you're having a good Monday. Yes, you were the first one in here. I told the group, and it didn't look like they got the message. I said, first one in here will probably be Annie. And sure enough, you were the first one in here. Yep, you can say you were the first tonight. First viewer and commenter. What's that mean, Skylar? I don't exactly know what that means. Oh, you were the first person to like. Okay. Well, it's going smoothly lately. I mean, yeah, tonight I'm off like I'm supposed to be, and then I say back to, and then I don't see why they don't give me 2 days off in a row. I said, because first it was Monday, because my Monday's my first day off. Then I'm working Tuesday, and then back off Wednesday, and then back to work Thursday through the rest of the week. So I said, my work schedule's been, improved great. The hours have been improved greatly, but kind of just like, why are you giving them two different off nights? If you're giving me Monday night off, why and Wednesday night off, why not give me Monday and Tuesday or Tuesday and Wednesday or something like that? Important thing is I'm back to working 5 days a week though, even if it's little hours. But besides that, the week's gone good. Yeah, my days off have changed a few times from when I started working there. Like I used to get Sunday and Monday off, and then they said, the other maintenance man was not going to be working on Sunday, so I got my off nights on Monday and Tuesday, and then he wanted Mondays off, so I started working on Mondays and got Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, and now it seems like I'm back to getting Mondays off and keeping my Wednesdays off like I like that. Yep, bringing home extra money is the most important thing. Yeah, extra money is the most important thing. You know how I know it? Because I'm broke last night. Because I'm broke. I have to wait. I have to wait and fend off extra money until Wednesday when I actually get paid. Oh, that's why it's not going. It's all clumped up. Hey, Spirit Stalker. Right. I mean, I need to at least, appreciate, but you guys probably didn't hear that I said that what they plan on doing. I've heard that they've already ordered these, and they're gonna. It's not just going to be cameras watching the store anymore. It's going to be cameras with voice recorders. So in case one of us talk bad about the general manager or somebody else that's a manager, we could get fired for it. And they'll have the proof because it's our voices saying it this time. They're actually putting in cameras with voice recorders, I've heard they've already ordered them now. It's just a matter of time before they put them in the kitchen to see if anybody's talking bad about anybody. No, Z, you do you and I'll do me. No, I don't. Hi, Atlas. Yeah, it's kind of like, I remember one of my employees saying, well, if that's the case and they don't like hearing and they don't like, people talking about them, basically they'll be firing everyone. Everyone's probably got a problem with somebody. Okay. Well, all right. All right, Spirit Stalker. Well, as soon as we get enough people in here, we will get started. Right now, I've got you, Annie, and Atlas, so just need 2 more people. They did want me to start going at 9, but 9 was just running it a little past, so I said, it'll probably be 9:30 or 10 when I got here, and of course it's about 10 o'clock when I'm streaming, so. But it's okay if you're medicated. I know sometimes when you're when you're medicated, it's a little hard to focus. Oh. Yeah, kick that troll to the curb. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He was a dumb spammer indeed. And of course, if you guys weren't here, they did stay, on the week. It may be worse on the weekends, but it usually takes about 30 minutes to get people in here. So probably till about the 30-minute mark, we'll still be talking, waiting to get people in. Yeah, you have school tomorrow. You don't get a day off for another 2 weeks. Labor Day's not today. It's 2 weeks from today. You'll get your first off day from school 2 weeks from today. Until then, get to bed. You have school tomorrow. Who lets your mother be? who lets their mothers be have their let their child be online on YouTube spamming on a school night? Hope you got your homework done, kids. You could just imagine their teachers. Why are you so sleepy this morning? Oh, I was up late last night spamming some guy in YouTube. It was fun. Yeah, I noticed that you guys don't go back until you guys in Canada don't go back until the day after Labor Day, which is the way for some kids, but you know, most of them here, also, some of them here in some of the states, they just, you know, they'll just go back whenever they feel like it. I think here they let I think here the county and city both went back first week, just a day difference. I think the county went back on the 5th and city schools went back on the 6th here. Who are you, dude? That was just sick. Oh, wait a second. I didn't see Atlas. What'd he say? My old school I graduated from is postponed for a few weeks, possibly months. Tornado ripped the... Oh! So in other words, you had a really strong tornado come through. If it ripped the school, if it ripped the roof off your school and everything, must have been like a tornado on the ground or something. Oh, he only had 2 subs. That's down directly on the school. EF2 tornado. Oh, yeah, direct. Oh, if it hits down directly on the school, I mean, that's even scary. You know, just, you know, be glad everyone made it out and everyone's okay. I asked, since you put me back on Sundays last night, I asked what the what everybody did on Wednesday when we were working and had that tornado, and or not tornado, but we had the winds of 100 miles per hour. I was like, what did you guys do? And she's like, we all left. She's like, we were all said we were getting out of there and leaving. Sounds like the ambulance coming by. Okay, I think it's going away. Sometimes I'll think it's going away and then it'll come louder. Yep, and I'm right. It's the ambulance. Ambulance got their sirens on. Hi, Steve Areno. Oh. If we had that problem and everything, everybody would have to be getting away from the office, or I think they said what they do is that when during a tornado siren, you know, if you're at school, what they want you to do is that if you're instructed to take cover, you've got to put your head over you've got to put your hands over your head and then just, you know, lie near the not lie near the wall. I was disappointed in your stream. No Atlas Chaps. Well, oh, you mean in Steve Areno's stream last night? Okay. My elementary and junior high are non-existent now, and my high school changed names and is now an academic high school. Yeah, I said, since I'm off tonight, I've got shorts on, so I don't have to, you know, worry about any butt cleavage. Sometimes I wore pants, you know, to work, you know, with no belt, and sometimes, you know, a couple of times they've people have had to tell me, you know, pull my pants up. So I have. Well, it's just it. We were talking about one of somebody that that held a stream last night. One of the people in here, and then we were just saying, you know, he wasn't. He said he wasn't feeling the plumber's butt cleavage last night. That's pretty much it. But I said that's just the way we talk until we get everybody in here. You know, that's right, Atlas. If you know, you know. Yep. But yeah, I completely agree, Atlas. If I would add to if you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Is that supposed to be a good thing for you, Steve Areno, or is that supposed to be a bad thing that you feel like that? Because I bet being one of those, you know, can get you a cheap vintage. No, won't. Doesn't mean it won't happen again. Well, I think that we kind of like that, Steve Areno. I think we do. We're talking just right now, Astro. Feel like I'm talking to Astro from the Jetsons. What's rowing Ron rear? That's right, Atlas. Yellow pudding paps. That is my Bill Cosby impression. Anytime anyone says those words, I will do my Bill Cosby impression of him saying it. Yellow pudding paps. A joke? I guess so. Why not? I mean, we're all up for a good joke sometime sooner or later. What is red and... Ooh, 2 jokes. What is red and smells like... Oh. Well, how's gender like the twin others? When we were younger, there was 2 of them, but now it's a touchy subject. Ooh, yeah. I mean, it literally is. Literally is. Thank you, Atlas, for the $10. Kudos to you, brother. I always appreciate it. And best thing is Jules is not here to outbid you by 1. That wasn't too bad though when that happened. It was kind of nice actually. Red paint. Oh, hey Tim. Yep, on nights that I'm off from work, yes, I am a professional streamer. I like to think so, at least. Okay. Who all do we have in here now for our game? We might be able to start it at 20 minutes. Let me see who we've all got. We've got Annie, we've got Spirit Stalker, we got Steve Areno, we've got Atlas, we've got Tim. Is that it? I mean, Eric can stay if he wants to. Flaming can stay if he wants to. I mean, the more we have, the merrier. But it looks like I've got my 5 people that I can, that we could actually start if you guys were ready. Depends on how Spirit Stalker's feeling. She says she's, she's under, you know, she's being on medication, or medication's kicking her in right now. But as soon as you guys say, yeah, like Steve Areno does, as soon as you guys say ready, I know you guys will be ready. I said, I'm wondering if Spirit Stalker is still feeling hot and ready. Kids didn't tell you go to bed. If you don't go to bed, I'm putting a hairy tarantula. Oh! Don't mess with the aimlessly wandering soul, Annie. She'll make you regret it. Oh, okay. I had to check because I saw Annie was number 2. I said, who's number 3? I said, oh, that's Spirit Stalker, and number 1's Atlas. As he should be, giving me a $10 super chat. Once again, thank you, Atlas. No, I am just saying that as soon as everybody says they're ready, like Steve Areno says he has. I was 12 minutes late and missed some trolls. It's not, yeah. Yeah, nah. Yep, I sure will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's up. Yeah. Aimlessly wandering soul Annie is a Scorpio, and Scorpios can get very angry. I've learned, having three ex-girlfriend Scorpios, that you don't mess with a Scorpio. Oh, looking good for a promotion? Oh, that's interesting, Tim. I don't know, but at least a bird can fly. Yeah, yeah, tell us, before we start, Tim, you can tell us about that. Got a possible promotion coming your way. Kudos to you. It's always hard getting a promotion at work. At least it is for me. As you might, well, I don't know how Cheryl would feel about this, but at least I'm not drinking Diet Coke tonight. I got myself a slush from, went to get some dinner at Sonic, so I'm sipping on a red cherry slush right now. Yeah, why did 1SP quit coming in here? I don't know. What what is Steve's zodiac sign? I don't know. Steve Arenos, Atlas wants to know, what's your zodiac sign? Oh, he's a Libra in a room full of Scorpios. You got one Scorpio right here. I mean, you got one person right here that's not a Scorpio. You got a Pisces right here. I think my stream must be full of Libras, Geminis, and Pisces. Libras, Geminis, and Scorpios. I'm sorry. Yeah, my birthday starts off the horoscopes of Pisces. Yes, I said, you know, would you say the unmentionables are running upstream from you? I would think so. They double-crossed and bullied the wrong person. Our malarkey. Oh, November 18th at 1:14. So you were a bright and early baby. I came up bright and early in the morning, but after the sun came up. Hello, blah man. What's your main message? Is just a bunch of O's. Some foreign symbol and then a bunch of O's. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Makes me think. Makes me think of wasn't that from Popeye or something? I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Yum yum. See if you live up to your you live up to your sign for sure though. They're really good with money. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, you're saying yo. Hello, blah man. Do you want to join us in our game? We are about to start our game here because I think we've got enough people, and I think one of them kind of just, you know, well, they were medicated, so they're probably knocked out right now. Let me see if she's still awake. You still awake, Spirit Stalker? Are you still there? It's going to be a Family Feud game, but the questions are going to take place from 2004. We've been going back retro. We've gone back to 70s, 80s, 90s, and now we're in the 2000s, 2004. It's always nice to have some throwback questions. And some throwback questions, you know, can still be the same thing today. Yeah. Yeah, because I know you said that, because I know you Steve Areno, I know you said you were ready. I don't know about the others. You know, where's Lewis? I don't know. You think Lewis would be here by now? Now, John is probably, I said, now I can think Jonathan's probably not here because he's probably getting set up for his stream tonight. That's my guess. Because he didn't go last night, so I'm sure he's going tonight. That's why I said, you know, I do mine first, and then as soon as my battery starts dying down, then Jonathan can take the spotlight. I'll be right back in 15 minutes. Got to grab a shower. I'll be back. It's almost like the, you know, it's almost like instead of just calling it, you know, just having my name as PPK, you know, just have it as like, you know, the PPK network channel. I'd have to have someone, you know, make it on canvas though. That's a possibility, Annie. That's a possibility too. I know. I mean, that is a possibility. Yes, 3 shows on the PPK channel. Yeah, you got my game night streams, and soon you'll have, you know, some games played, and then you also have just a whole bunch of different things being thrown out. Yeah, we'll have to have an official booth at PPKCon. Now it makes you think. It makes you think. You know, a con, a PPK con. What do I wear? Right, Annie. I can understand that. I'm sure you know that's probably all that can be said at that time. At least on here. But it's okay. I like everybody. As long as they're not a troll. I like everybody as long as they're not a troll. Luxor, Nevada? Oh, at Luxor, Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, Viva Las Vegas. That's about 1,700 miles away from me, I think. Wear your Adidas to PPK Con. Okay. Yeah, wear that Adidas shirt. Okay, it's a little bit. Okay, I always thought, you know, I was like, I'm thinking, yeah, because you had me thinking, I was thinking like, PPK Con, does that mean I dress up for everyone, or do I just, you know, or do I just go in my regular clothes? It's just kind of like, you know, I don't know. I've never been to a con before. I've never been hosting a con before either. Oh. But yeah, the Adidas shirt is almost worn out, but yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's still wearable. I had to wash it because I remember maybe last week I tried to wear it and it stunk. So I said, that's got to be washed again. Luxor, oh, Luxor. Luxor, okay. Let's see. Who do we still have in here? Steve Arenos, Annie. Atlas will be Right back, he says. And I wish Spirit Stalker was still awake. She could have been number 4. And if Tim was here, he could be number 5 too. Looks like we'll have to keep talking until new people come in here. That equals 5. Because it says I've got 5 chatters, but it only shows you and Annie chatting right now. You know, there was some time, you know, when I just started doing streaming, maybe a year in or so, I think I remember like one live stream I just did, you know, just a regular one, just to chit chat. I think I saw like a lot of people just lurking and watching me, and as soon as I said, you know, well, you know, I'm gonna get off here and everything, that's when I saw the viewer count dropping. I was like, wow. So they just lurked to watch me, just, you know, talk. Said, I wonder who all those people were. Nonetheless, they still, you know, they still helped me with my watch hours. Now I said, now on work, now you guys know on work days that, you know, I'm not going to be doing anything, but if I can get, as soon as I get my capture card set up and everything, I might upload some videos, but I know until I get 50 subscribers on that channel, it's going to have to be uploads. You can only do uploads until you can't go live until you have 50 subscribers. But they said that you could relive a lot of these, the old games on your iPhone too. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that would be, the elevators go, if the elevators go sideways, you'd be scared of being stuck in there, that it could malfunction or something. I always have that fear. I'm always like, unless someone rides the elevator with me, I'll take the stairs. So you're being filled in about the Illuminati, Annie. I wonder if it's going to be one of these streams where it's just like, you know, it's where it's just kind of like, probably talking the first hour or so, and then the next time would be like, and then it's like after the hour heats up, then we have people start coming in, and then we can actually get the questions. I said I feel that that's probably going to happen and everything right now, the way the stream is running, of who's in here and how much time we've run so far. Hey, Steve Arenos, how long was it before people started coming in your stream? Nope. Nope, Steve Areno, nope. So far, it's just you, Annie, and Atlas when he comes back. Yeah, so far, no Jonathan, no Jules, no Cheryl, no Heather. Well, actually, uh, none of the Heathers, being Heather Kentucky Girl, Heather Honey Badger, or Heather D. No Shen either. I believe in God one photograph. Oh, hey, Lewis. There's Lewis. Heather's is currently on Heather is currently on Tubi. Oh, you just gave me a like. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you. Just finishing up my last drink. Okay. Hey, that will get about the cherry slush in. I like to try and make these Red Bull Dragon Juice drink. They look yummy. I would try those, but Red Bull always tastes nasty to me. So I probably wouldn't like it. But then again, but then again, it may not taste like that if there's dragon juice in it, but I've never been a fan of Red Bull. So I'm wondering if I would like that or not. Probably not. Oh, you watched all 3 ads too, so not only Lewis, but Steve Areno is going to help too. One photograph, cute picture of a cat. You know who else has a cat on their picture? Just look at Aimlessly Wandering Soul. She's got 2 pictures. She's got 2 cats. She's got 2 cats on her profile picture too. Kids, go to bed. Last warning. I'm here. Skylar was here earlier, Steve Areno. She just said, she was saying hello. And Annie was like first. And then Skylar was like, yeah, but I'm first to like. And then that's the last we've heard from Skylar. I'm thinking, Skylar, that was about 11 o'clock that was about 10 o'clock when I came on. That's about 11 o'clock for you. You need to get to bed. Might surprise it. Yeah, might surprise me. Yes, if you guys aren't back in school already, then I don't know what kind of schedule you run on. But I know that a lot of people have already gone back to school. So if you're just a child troll, get to school. Get to bed. You have school tomorrow. Yep, another terrific viewer, Atlas, is from Pennsylvania. And then of course, there's Shan. Oh, that's one person I forgot to mention. Yeah, where's Shan? We don't have Shan here either. Now I could see that Jonathan and Jules may be setting up for Jonathan's stream. I could understand why they're not here, but what about the others? What about Cheryl? What about the Heathers? All 3 Heathers. Kentucky Girl, Honey Badger, and Heather D. Oh, change your diaper and go to bed, trolls. Yeah. And go use the bathroom before you go to sleep, too. Maybe you'll be potty trained. You won't have to wear itty bitty diapers anymore. But if you're a troll, you're most likely still wearing a diaper, too. speaking, I said I can't remember. I can remember watching this. I said I don't remember how long it was ago, but I remember that there was there's like one guy that pranked his wife and everything by putting like super glue on the toilet, and it's like she couldn't get up. It's like her butt was burning as soon as she was able to get up from the toilet. Get up with all her butt being stuck in super glue. It's pretty mean, but it was pretty funny too. Uh, we had the ambulance earlier. I don't know if we'll get that. If we'll get that. Yeah, power wash some trolls. I do every time I take a shower. I wash it. I power wash it. I haven't been leaving in my vehicle. I've not been living in my vehicle, but I'm doing it here, in my vehicle, because my internet at home is just crappy, rusty. But we're waiting for some people but we're seeing to wait if we can get some people in here so we could play. And actually, Rusty, if you actually stayed and played with us, we'd be, we might have enough, just enough to play. We usually need about 5 people. Yeah, Spectrum. My internet runs on Spectrum, and Spectrum just sucks total. Let's see who I've got so far. Let's see, Steve Areno. I've got Annie Lewis. Now, if Rusty stays, he'd make number 4, and then we just have to wait for one more. They haven't been able to learn how to use the potty like pee in the toilet and poop in the toilet. Does John have Spectrum? I don't know if he does or not. Oh, they serenaded you with the siren. Well, I know that, it's just kind of like, you got to, I mean, when it's like an ambulance or a fireman or a policeman, you've got to pull over and everything because, I mean, they're, because they want to speed past you, and get to where they're trying to go before the situation gets any rash, especially with an ambulance. Hey, I'm here, but lurking for the moment. Okay, Mendo's here. Mendo is here. As soon as Atlas comes back, we might actually have enough to play. Yeah, we've been on for 48 minutes, Mendo, but I mean, it's just been talking because we've been having, it's low turnout. It is low turnout so far. And if you actually, are here, until Atlas would come back, we'd actually have enough to play. Oh, evening, friends and foes. There's Jules. There's Jules. We were wondering where Jules was, but there's your answer, Steve Areno. Here's where she is. No, it's not. No, my router's not far away. Well, it's far away from the front door. It's kind of like, you go in the door in the house, you walk in the kitchen next to the living room, and at the end of the living room, that's where, by one of the windows, that's where the router is. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, where you're doing it and everything, because you could still knock it out if you're still using internet over there. Okay, but if Jules is here, we've got enough. We've got enough to play if you guys want to play, and probably should start because we're 50 minutes into the live stream already. I said I'm surprised that it's low turnout because I I actually remembered to tell everybody that I was going live on the group chat page. I think he has Xfinity. I'm not sure. Okay, because if it is, let's see, because if it is far away from front door, you might need to get a Wi-Fi repeater. Oh dear, that must have been a horrific incident for you, Annie. Six baby aspirin and an oxygen mask. I didn't mean to do that, but at least you couldn't read it. All right, Steve. So a dark matter amplifier. Well, I think we've got everyone we need here. I think we finally in 50 with us being on 50, almost 52 minutes. I think we've probably got our 5 if you guys are ready to start now. After waiting 52 minutes, but hey, it happens. At least we're getting some game in. Mine's usually about, let's see, for me, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it'll be about 4 weeks for me before fall gets here. And I looked at my weather thing today, and I said summer's not going away anytime soon, because I said we'll be in the 80s in the highs this week, but next week we're up in the 90s again. I think it said the high next Monday will be 94, high next Tuesday, aka my dad's birthday, it will be 93, and then like next Wednesday it'll be 96. Hello, Jack in the house. You are free enough to play with us, free enough to play our game. That's right. Be sure to hit the like and share this out. It's free. And go ahead and subscribe if you like what you see. All right, done with work. I'm ready. All right. So Steve Areno says he's ready. What about Jules? What about Annie? What about, wait, Mendo said he's ready. Oh, where's John? Oh, there's Tim. So we've got Tim too. John is probably getting his stream ready for tonight. That's my guess. But Jules could actually probably tell you where he is. Let's hope that's not the case, Annie. It's the funniest I've ever heard. Is he so where's Jonathan Jules? Is he setting up for his stream tonight? That's where I figure he probably is. He's not feeling the greatest, and he's not going live tonight. Okay. Well, I hate to hear that he's not doing well. Hope he gets to feeling better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that proves it too, Lewis, because September is supposed to be the start of fall, and September's still going to be as hot as the devil. Well, at least the first week it will be. 15-hour workday. I'm ready to chill. Okay. So are you guys ready then to play? Because we're about 55 minutes in, 58% left on this phone. If you guys are ready, we need to get ready and start right now because we're almost an hour. We've almost wasted an hour trying to find people to come in. John should eat more grilled chicken. A week from yesterday will be my that that reminds me, Annie, if my grandma was alive today, she'd be 98. She'd be 99 in February. If she was still living, that is. So yeah, my late grandma is 98 too. In February, it'll be her late 99th birthday. And Claire and Fish. All right, so let's get some readies in here if you guys are ready to start. Are y'all ready? I know Steve Arenos is ready. I think Mendo said he's ready. I'm not sure about Lewis and Annie and Jules, though. I wonder if they're probably ready to start, too. And Tim. Tim, too. Because I think Tim is in here as well, but I just saw a message from him like a minute ago. So I think he's probably still in here. In Atlantic Canada, sometimes September is... Really? There was one year. What year was it? It was 2001. Yeah, it was like 2001, and it was still hot. I mean, it was even hot in November. I mean, I think one time we were out there. I think one time we were out playing football, and I remember one of the players were like, "It's hot as piss in November," because we were still practicing in playoffs. It was November, and it still felt a little hot. It still felt a little cool out there, and but but I mean, he was very very big guy. He's like, "Oh, it's hot as piss in November." That was his exact words. It's hot as piss in November. If you think that, you think that, but I'm fine. I'm fine. It beats having to wear full pads on a 95-degree day. Steve Areno says that let's go while we're for crying out loud. Then he says we'll be right back. Well, okay, well, yeah. Here's how I see it. We didn't start until the next hour and everything, and we're at 59 minutes now, so I'll give it another minute till we starts, and then I guess at the top of the hour we start. Oh, it's only getting high 80s in Cali. Like Steve Areno says that in California, it's still as hot as can be. I think he said last night at 2 o'clock he was running the AC. A green Christmas. Yeah, I mean, red and green are the Christmas colors. So last time we had a white Christmas was 2004. Ever since then, it's just been cold on Christmas. Well, I know we do. I know we do. I know. I'm just saying, Jules. Oh, okay. Well, Steve Reno said he'll be back, but it's the top of the hour, so we probably better start. But yeah, I mean, I think we all have lives outside of YouTube. Yes, Jules. I mean, I see your point, but I was just asking, where is everybody? All right. All right, let's get started with the top 5 answers to this question. Name a happy occasion when people propose a toast. All right, Mendo's answer is the first answer we've got so far, and there you go, Mendo. A wedding is the number one answer. Wedding number one, but not for an in-laws funeral. But okay, but there you go, Mendo. You did get birthday. Birthday number 2. Not New Year's though. Not New Year's. Picture New Brunswick, Canada without snow for Christmas. It happens. Oh, you weren't responding to me. Okay, my bad. Christmas. Nope, Tim. Believe it or not, it's not Christmas. On my first YouTube channel, I used to go live every single day, even twice a day. And after I lost my channel because I forgot my password of my channel and Google account, I realized it was burning me out. That's why I only go live like once a day. Sometimes Steve Areno tried to get me going into twice a day. I said on Mondays, and I said, I don't know if I can do twice a day. So I've made myself a little schedule. My live streams used to be Friday nights at 11:30, but I think that was just a little bit too much. That was a little too late and a little too much. I stopped live streaming it, I did last week to get over the passing of my uncle, but I recuperated, real quickly after that. I said they need me. Let's see. Yeah, we did get wedding, but not a baby shower though. So far, we've got wedding and birthday. Nope, not New Year's. That was guessed. It's not New Year's that they. Thank you, Mendo. Thank you. The important thing is he's not in any more pain, and he's not hurting anymore. They did say my dad did say, for the last 2 years, of his life, my uncle, was in pretty bad shape. Let's see. No, not a promotion either. Okay, there you go. There you go, Lewis. You did get one. Graduation number 5 is graduation. That's one occasion when people propose a toast. So we've got wedding, birthday, and graduation. Thought promotion for sure. Well, yeah, it would seem like that would be one there, but it's not that. Not promotion. Sing happy birthday to you, Braylon? Sure, why not? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Braylon. Happy birthday to you. Okay, retirement. No, not retirement. The two answers you don't have could go hand in hand with each other. Or they were get or that or that no long they are not going back in the closet ceremony. Gotta think about the happy times with your uncle. Yeah, I know he wouldn't want me to be sad. I know he'd probably be thinking, now Matt. He's like I. He's like, now you know better than me. You know I don't want you to be sad over me. Be happy. I'll be happy. I miss you though. Let's see. Engagement. There you go, Mendo. An engagement. Number 4 is an engagement, but Steve Areno, not the first day sober. Speaking of engagement, I remember I asking, Steve Areno. Remember I asked the ball. I said, "Well, I get married," or I asked your coin. Well, I get married someday, and it flipped and it showed the side that yes, you will get married someday. I'd be like, I'll see it when I believe it. Winning the lotto? No, it wouldn't be winning the lotto. Not not that much of an occasion. I mean, this is a happy occasion, but it's not that happy an occasion to winning the lotto. No, nope. In fact, I think there's have been some girls saying, they don't want the guys to they don't want the guys to compete in not November because it's just like we're just saving our. I mean, because it's just kind of like we use it and we're letting all our sperm just build up and wait inside us. Said yes, you'll marry a big black. I'd have to see that, Steve Areno, because I don't know any woman from Atlanta. I mean, in fact, I don't. Yeah, I don't know a person from Atlanta. Oh, well, I do know a couple people from Atlanta. They used to be on YouTube, but not anymore, though. At a going away party? No, not at a going away party or a pregnancy or a new job. I told you, Steve Areno, I'm, you know, I said, I'm crazy. I mean, you may think I'm crazy, but I've always thought Chinese and Asian girls were cute. I said I wouldn't mind dating a Chinese or an Asian girl. No, I'm not. And no, I'm not kidding. I really wouldn't. Not retirement from porn or getting a new house. No. Number three would be something that happened a year ago, and it may like the big event may have been a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but you're just drinking it up for a celebration of your what? Very blessed. Yeah, your anniversary. Anniversary number 3 is anniversary. Maybe, maybe Steve Areno. I know that one of my um, one of my old teachers, you know, And also somebody I went to school with, but haven't really talked to them for about maybe 10 years or so, 10, 15 years. I remember, somebody from my school, and then somebody I went to, one of my old teachers, and then somebody I went to school with, they're white and they're both married to black women. My dog's and I, Yvonne, is from Georgia, but I don't know what city. You think she could be in the Atlanta suburbs? If she's from Georgia, I wonder if she's from the Atlanta suburbs. Very possible. All right. Like I told you, you guys got all the answers, and now it's time for round 2. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Other than feet, name something that runs. Other than feet, name something that runs. Yeah, Jules, your car runs. That's the number 1 answer, your car. And your refrigerator? Yep, the refrigerator, number 4. Okay, river or water? Okay, that's what I was looking for, Mendo. Water, number 2. Water is number 2, but it's not animals that run. Not a washing machine that runs either. Yeah, you should ask Yvonne what city from Georgia she's from next time you see her. Pantyhose? Nope, not pantyhose or gerbils from Richard Gere. She said that, well, we heard from her yesterday, and she said she was doing fine. She's just at home now, but she's feeling medicated right now, though. Not mascara or any makeup. Not mascara or any makeup. Not stockings or the oven. And we did get the refrigerator. Oh, Annie, you got one. Noses. Noses is number 3. Noses run. And that isn't that the truth for during the fall and winter. Noses run big time. Oh yeah, politicians do run, but not a politician on this survey. They didn't have politician here. Yeah, we did get river. We did get river. Experiments? Nope, not experiments. Oh, I thought you were. I thought you and Yvonne were getting pretty. We're getting along pretty well. I'm shocked to hear she blocked you. Hold on, Lewis. Okay, okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. It started having you guys blue again, and now it's putting you guys in gray again. You mean this is not surprising? Let's see. We did get Car Lewis. Yeah, TV shows run, but not surprise. Oh, run your mouth or running a business. Wonder why you guys are all going gray again. Oh, Atlas, the question is, other than feet, name something that runs. So far, they've got car, water, noses, and refrigerator. They're just struggling on the last answer. Like to reiterate, number 1. Oh, wait a second. Mendo got it. Mendo got it. Clock. The Yvonne that's on here, Sir Matthew. Oh, okay. I thought that. No, I thought that. No, I meant. Oh, that's on here. You mean my dogs and I, right? I said I thought you. I thought my dogs and I were getting along good with you. Yeah, but Mendo got it. The clock or the yeah, clock or watch number 5. Clock or watch number 5. The only Yvonne that's on here is Spirit Stalker. But I think you're talking about Yvonne, that woman's channel called My Dogs and I. I don't think you're talking about Spirit Stalker. I think you're talking about oh, see, oh, there you go, Lewis, not the Yvonne that comes in here. So she's not talking about. Okay, so she's not talking about Spirit Stalker. She's talking about this girl called Yvonne with her channel is My Dogs and I. Cruising down the street in my 64, jocking the freaks, clocking in the dough, went to the park and get the scoop knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. All right, now, okay, this next question is going to be short. Next question is going to be short. This is round 3. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Question is, for this question, this was asked, yes, My Dogs and I. See, I knew that's who you were talking about. Okay, question is this. But remember, this question was asked of 100 women. So here's the question. We asked 100 women, what country do you think has the most exciting men? What country do you think has the most exciting men? Mendo's like, pass, don't want to do this one. Jules said, no, it's not Spain. It's not Spain. Italy. Okay, there you go, Jules. Italy is number 2. Italy is number 2. Not Israel. Not Greece. No, not Eastern Russia. No, not the Netherlands either. France. Okay, there you go, Atlas. France. France is number 3. France. But Colombia and Russia are not on the survey. But Jules' answer of England is number 4, England. Now you just got to get one more. One more answer, and that's the number 1 answer. Still haven't gotten the number 1 yet. Not Ireland. Jan Kemp's from the United States, isn't she? Australia? Nope, not Australia. Nope, not New Zealand either. Not Zimbabwe. Colombia got hot women, Steve. Colombia may have hot women, but they didn't reach the survey in this one. Her ancestry. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Germany? No, not Germany. Not Brazil. Not Sweden either. Nope, not Australia. That was already guessed. You need Shannon here to give you her ancestry, don't you, Steve Areno? Not Denmark or Austria. You guys will be real surprised when you hear this one. I have no opinion on that, Atlas. You ain't tricking me. No, not Japan. Who's coming this time? I think it's going away from us. There you go. Not Canada, but there you go, Mendo. Yes, the United States. The United States is the number one answer. United States. That's where they asked 100 women where they think has the most exciting men. The United States, Italy, France, and England. Okay, now I am looking at these and I said, okay. I said the funny thing is that the round this question will have talk show host on it, present talk show host, but they're all former talk show hosts now. Are you good on former talk show host? It's just about former talk show hosts. Think USA did better at that than I hope I would. It's about former talk show hosts, so let's see how well you do it, okay? Okay. So it so, I put in, now the question was originally which talk show host is the smartest, but I've changed it around. The question I made is which former talk show host was the smartest? Top 6 answers. Which former talk show host was the smartest? The former one. Not a present one, a former one. Which former talk show host was the smartest? No, not Murray. Not Maury. Not Maury Povich. Not Sally Jesse Raphael. Okay, there you go, Mendo. You got one. David Letterman is number 4. And there you go, Steve Arenos. Oprah Winfrey is the number 1 answer. Oprah Winfrey. Not Jerry Springer, but there you go, Steve Areno. Phil Donahue. Now, actually, Mendo, Jay Leno is up there, number 2. Jay Leno is number 2. Not Carson. Believe it or not, Mendo, Jay Leno is number 2. They have him as the smartest. Just below Oprah. No, they got Jay, but they don't have Carson, and they don't have Conan O'Brien or Steve Wilkos though. So you did get Phil Donahue, which was number 3. So you just got to get number 5 and 6. 5 and 6 have retired a whole. 5 and 6 have been retired long time. Not Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. No, it's not. It's not Ellen DeGeneres, and it's not Jenny Jones. These are both men. I just took my Meltopral. I'll be getting fatigued soon. Well, we've got about maybe 45 more minutes, Annie, or something, Hopefully you can stay awake for that. Milton Berle and his trouser trout. No, not Milton Berle, and not Johnny Carson, and not Sulphur Lake. You would think that if Jay Leno was there, Johnny Carson would be there. And I bet you Jay Leno, the answer of Jay Leno, if that was taken today, that'd be Jimmy Fallon right there. Jay Leno would be saying, I think in today's world, the Jay Leno answer would be saying Jimmy Fallon today, since he is the current host of Late Night. Stupid autocorrect. Translate thing on here is horrible. No, not Tom Bergeron. I knew Tom Bergeron maybe as a game show host, not really as a talk show host. Same thing with Ben Stein. More is a game show host, not a talk show host. Not Jack Parr or Ricky Lake. Oh, Ricky Lake is what Jules guessed. Okay. It's not Ricky Lake. Not Bob Saget. Not Morton Downey Jr. Yeah, it's not Bob Saget. May he rest in peace. Guys, I think you were trying to. You said Perv Griffin, but I think you meant to say Merv Griffin. It's not Merv Griffin. These two hosts, were practically, when this question was asked 2004, they were both practically on TV at this time. One had a co-host and one just, one just did his usual thing. Not Eric Andre or Maury Povich or Barbara Walters. No, it's not. It's not anybody from Whose Line. It's not anybody from Whose Line. Yeah, there you go. That's the one who had a co-host. Regis Philbin is number 6. May Regis rest in peace. Now you got one more person, number 5. Oh, don't worry, guys. Matt Turns is here. Hey, Matt Torrance, which former talk show host do you think was the smartest? They're trying to figure out what number 5 is. I will tell you, number 5, he's not on the air anymore, but he was on the air for a while. My friend worked briefly with Joy Philbin. What a diva and a prima donna. Oh. So, was that Regis Philbin's sister, Joy Philbin? Nope, not Howard Stern. Not Howard Stern or Pat Sajak. Oprah is not smart, by the way. I know Steve Reno, but I don't know why she was number 1. I don't know why, but they put Oprah as the number 1 answer of which talk show host is the smartest. Yeah, which former talk show host was the smartest? Yeah, Oprah Winfrey came up as the number 1 answer. I don't know how, but she did. It better not be Charlie Rose, because that guy is stupid. It's not Charlie Rose. It's not Charlie Rose. Don't worry, it's not Charlie Rose. It's not Bill Cosby. Jimmy with black hair. Jimmy Fallon? Oprah is trash talking about donate to the Maui Fire when the bitch has millions and didn't donate shit. Oh, his wife. Okay. She put a spell on her fans. She tried to win people over by bribing them off. Remember, Oprah? You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. And you get a car. And you get a car. And you get a car. She's giving away cars to everybody in the audience. Oprah was surprised that terrorists would kill children. It's not Rush Limbaugh. Not Rush Limbaugh. This guy is still... Oh, his wife. Oh, no, Mendo, but I would... But since you had mentioned it, I will tell you. No, Mendo, it's not Arsenio! Oh! Arsenio! Oh! No, it's not him. Okay, there you go, Jules. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is number 5. Those are the former talk show hosts that are the smartest. Oh, not the the other Jimmy? If it's not Jimmy Fallon, then I'm not sure who you're talking about. Yeah, those are the 6 former talk show hosts that are the smartest. I think the one who's been off the air the longest is Phil Donahue. Oh, man, I forgot to say. Phil Donahue, may he also rest in peace. I said that about Regis Philbin, but not about Phil Donahue. Rest in peace, Phil Donahue and Regis Philbin. All right. How did you guys like my Arsenio Hall impression? Hey, California Ford. We're we're just doing our game stream, playing a little game. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to really watch Phil Donahue that much because he was a little, because I was a little younger when he was on, but all the other ones you've mentioned, yeah. I mean, I didn't even know much about Arsenio, except he had that big whoop, that big whooping audience, that would keep going, who, every time, he's mentioned. Yuckaroo, Dr. Phil, he's getting crazier than his guest. Well, he is retired right now. Steve, my friend, how you doing? I see what you did there, Atlas. What did Atlas do? He said it was okay. Oh, not okay. It was okay, but not as you said hello pudding pops, but I'm wondering if you were trying to say it was okay, but not as good as yellow pudding pops. That's my Bill Cosby impression. Yellow pudding pops. Yep, that's right. Yellow pudding pops. I said this. I said the stuff is scary and everything that can. I mean, that's come out against him, Bill Cosby and everything. Makes you think. If was he thinking clean or was he thinking dirty when he hosted Kids Say the Darndest Things in the late '90s? One clip I can remember from that show, he asked a little girl, what did your parents not to what did your parents tell you not to say today? That my mom was 50. Back in the '90s, Bill Cosby hosted Kids Say the Darndest Things on CBS. All right. That's right. That's right, Matt. Woof, woof, woof. Car pulls up. Who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo Hill rolls down the window and he starts to say it's all about making that GTA. Yeah. Yeah. So are you so are you so are you guys ready for the next question? Yep. Yes. All right. Here's the next question. Top 7 answers to this question. Name something you hope. Name something you hope to have with you if you're ever lost in the wilderness. Nope, not a significant other. Not a significant other, but Atlas says matches. Yeah, matches or lighter. Number 4. Jules says water. Food or water, Jules. Number 2. A gun. Okay, there you go, Atlas. A gun is number 5. And Mendo, a knife is number 6. Can you believe it? Atlas, not a map, though. Fine, I'll take you. A lighter? Okay, well, yeah. Matches or a lighter, number 4. We did get that. I think we got that one earlier. Yeah, we got matches earlier. Am I way behind on the chat? Jules says a compass. That's the number 1 answer, Jules, a compass. Ration, Ginny Lamp. Yeah, you wouldn't want to hope you would have Jesus Christ by your side. Absolutely. Let me see here. Just one more thing. We've got matches. Not gummy bears. Jimmy Kimmel was the other Jimmy that I couldn't think of him last name. Oh, okay. Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, not Jimmy Fallon. We were thinking of Jimmy Kimmel. I used to watch him some. Used to watch him some a long time ago, but not so much now. Basically, I barely watch any TV now. Call me old-fashioned, but we got better things on the Roku TV. Scream like bloody murder. Nope. We do have we did get a gun. We did get a flare gun. Yeah, we did get a gun. That was said. Steve, that always gives me the X. Steve Areno says a bomb. No, not a bomb. You've got rifles, California Ford? I'll take you to the woods. You're welcome in California. Okay, Mendo, you got it. A phone. A phone. Yeah, a cell phone, number 3. There you go. There's your 7 answers right there. 7 of them right there. I said, how convenient that we had 7 answers to this question and we have 7 people in the chat too. How ironic is that? 7 answers to that one, 7 in here. It's all the 7s. Isn't 7 supposed to be like a lucky number or something? I think they say it's like lucky 7 and bad luck number 13 or something. Okay, let's see. Okay. Freaking light. Need a... Okay. I had a trouble seeing this for a sec, but I understand what it says now. Yeah, Lewis. See? Food and water was number 2. Food and water was there. Yeah, and yeah, Atlas already said matches. Yeah, matches and lighter was number 4. Now, this question... well... Oh, it sucks that Spirit Stalker's not in here and everything, because her being married, you know, this would probably be a really good question for her. Hello, Brother Kenneth. Question is this. Okay, top 5 answers. We ask 100 married women, name a reason you'd sleep in a separate bed. Yep, Jules and Mendo, that is the reason why. They're snoring. They're snoring, number 2. Not that they smell. Not a wet spot. Not they might have diarrhea. Not brown skid mark on the white sheets, but yeah, if they had an argument, then they're obviously very what at each other. They're very what? If they had an argument, then they are probably pretty what with each other. I'm talking to Haggis. Oh, yeah, have Haggis come on in here. Matt, okay, there you go. I'll give that to you, Mendo. Angry is the number 1 answer. Angry. They're angry. So you've got number 1 angry and number 2 snoring. Just got to get the other ones. Not different sleep schedules, or that one's gay. I don't think one would be gay if they married the other one. Unless you're talking about a same-sex marriage, then you might have a point there. Pickled egg farts. Men are pissed off at each other. Not all men. Me and it's kind of like Lewis. It's kind of like how you and me are, Lewis. You know, we're men. I mean, also count in Steve Areno and Kenneth and Atlas. You know, we're men. We don't get angry with, and Mendo too. We don't get angry with each other. You know, we get along great. Uh, okay, no longer in love. I think I'm gonna give you that number, Jules, number 4 for no desire hubby. No desire hubby. Now, number 3 is a good reason not to sleep with them. Number 5 is dumb to just refuse a night. They're married, but they sleep in a separate bed though. Your names are Ricky and Lucy Ricardo. No. My mom always did a good Ricky Ricardo impression. He's always like, Lucy. And then it's kind of like, you know, I'd always be the Lucy. It always went like this, Lucy. Um, yes, Ricky, you got some splaining to do. The side piece doesn't like it. Gummy bears is a great reason. The side piece doesn't like it. They don't have a side piece. Number 3, I don't think they're sleeping with them because they don't want to get it. And number 5 is just dumb. One is a cuck bed. No. No, not because her boyfriend's sleeping over. Not her boyfriend sleeping over or his girlfriend sleeping over. No, not being alcoholic. This is actually a pretty good reason. Not the kids, or that they're tweakers. Newborn is the wrong color. No. No, not night terrors. One of them works night shift. No, it's not working night shift. They sleep in a separate bed because it looks like this question has stumped you on the last 2. Number 3, when you get number 3, you'll be thinking, oh yeah, like different room temperature. Okay, there you go, Jules. Number 5, she doesn't like the AC. She doesn't like the AC, number 5. Or they, or, okay, she or he, one of them don't like the AC, number 5. They don't like the AC. So now you just got one answer left to get, and it's number 3. Number 3 is not cheating, though. But he's all, but this spouse watches cake videos on the TV. I don't know if he'd want, no, it's not watching cake videos on the TV. Yeah, angry and fighting. Angry was the number 1 answer. But number three, my reasons were he was an alcoholic and he snored and smelled, so he had to sleep elsewhere. Wow, so you were in a situation like that, Jules. It's not dogs or cats or any kind of pets. And if you are this, don't have dogs or cats around you. One smokes cigs? Nope. But smoking could make you, or you probably wouldn't feel like smoking if you were this. Intimacy issues. No, not intimacy issues. I remember I dated a smoker once, but it didn't last long. I didn't want to date a smoker. There you go, Mindo. Sick. Number three is sick. Because they're sick. That's 5 reasons that 100 married women say they'd sleep in a separate bed because they're angry. Oh yeah, name a reason you'd sleep in a separate bed. Okay, that's when you meant boyfriend. Yeah, angry, snoring, sick, no desire, hubby, and don't like the AC. All right, we've still got. Okay, here we go. I think we might have done this one already, actually. I'm not sure. All right. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Question is, name something on your body that moves when you jump around. When you jump and move around, what on your body moves? Not the tits or the penis. Looking for more answers. Not balls or grants or bone. One, a good man. Need need body parts that move when they jump. Not just egg or head. Oh, there you go, Steve Reno. Your hair's number 3. Hair is number 3. Not your head, though. We did so. Thanks to Edgar Hairdo, we do have hair number 3. That jumps when you move around. But we do need. But I mean, there are more body parts, that are on the survey. So you'll have to guess body parts to really get the correct answers to this one. No, not a prolapse rectum, and not your legs or the beef curtains. The bum. Nope, not the bum, but there you go, Jules. The belly is number 4. Belly. Number 4 is belly. Breast, okay. Actually just a little bit above the breast. A little bit above the breast. Stomach. No, not your stomach, but there you go, Mendo. Your arms. Your arms. Number 2 is your arms. A little bit more above the stomach. A little bit more above the stomach and a little bit more above the breast. No, not a turkey neck. Actually, it may be close to okay, wait a second. No, it's not your stomach, but you are just a little bit under. Not stomach or turkey neck or lunch lady arms. Yeah, your chest. Your chest. That's the number 1 answer, your chest. And did you get all of them? Yeah, you got all of them. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We got the next. Okay. Okay. Next question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Name something you'd have to get used to if you join the military. Which I doubt anyone wants to join the military. No, not hard anal. You'd have to get used to hard anal. Not yelling while masturbating. Doesn't say anything about pleasuring yourself in this survey. No, not hard anal. Not hard anal, not any masturbating. Short haircuts? Okay, there you go, Lewis. That's an answer that's good. In fact, it makes the survey. Short hair is number 3. Short hair, number 3. Man, until I'm broke, I'm going to be having long hair. Getting up at 5 a.m. Okay, there you go, Lewis. Getting up early is number 2. Getting up early. Getting up early, number 2. Not that there's a lot of dudes or there's bunk beds or pooping in front of men or doing. No, not really doing hard labor or either. Unless they're given it. Oh, running. Okay, there you go, Jules. Running or exercise, number 4. Just have to get the top answer and the bottom answer. Being yelled at, Jules, I'm going to give you that for number 1, which is discipline or orders, because discipline is kind of being yelled at a little bit. Discipline, yep, discipline or orders. That's the number 1 answer. No more yellow pudding pops. I don't think they have those if you join the military. Not really doing drills either. But it could have something to, well, actually, no. It could have a meaning to being close to yellow pudding pops. Artillery and firearms training. No. They don't. Hello. Hey, Jonathan's here. Hope you're doing good, John. John, you're just in time for some questions right now. Right now, they're trying to find out the last thing of something you'd have to get used to if you join the military. Yeah, I hope you're feeling okay. Jill said you weren't feeling the best when we asked if you were going tonight. She said you weren't feeling the best, so you weren't up to going to live tonight. So hope you're feeling okay, Jonathan. No, it's not. It's not that you're having too much exercise, Steve Areno. If you feel like crap tonight, Jonathan, you can take a break, Jonathan. No more Gangnam style or Gangnam style. Not really much of a style anymore. It's really it's really something you'd have to get used to if you join the military. And if you don't like it, tough. Got to deal with it. I'm feeling crappy, but I'll live. Oh, so you are going to go live tonight? Lousy chow or food? Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Lousy food, number 5. Number 5 is lousy food. There you go. You got it. I don't know if John was saying I'm feeling crappy, but I'll live, or if he's saying I'm feeling crappy, but I'll live. It's hard to tell when they're typing it on a computer. No, not going live. I'll live. Oh, okay. 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 Here's the next question. Next question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something people rent for one day. Oh, you'll survive. No, they don't rent hookers for one day. But they do rent, but yep, Mendo, they do rent a movie or a video, number 2. Number 2, movie or video. Not aces. All right, Jonathan, we'll still probably be here by the time you get back, if you get back in a few minutes. A hotel? Yeah, okay, there you go, Jules. A motel or a hotel room is number 3. A whole day with a hooker sounds nuts. Car, there you go, Jules. A car or a limo is the number 1 answer. For Bergerage? No, I don't even know what that is. A mouth? No, not a mouth. Whatever that is, too. I'm not going to flash for 4 seconds. Why do you want... Oh, fur burgers. Why do you want me to flash for 4 seconds? I could get in trouble if I did. I'm in a public place. I can't do that. Meeting room? Movies or VHS? Well, we did get movies in VHS. That is there. Furniture? Well, I'm not flashing. I'm not that kind of person. See if someone else will flash for you. Maybe somebody in here. Let's see. You said furniture. Not exactly furniture, but something to... Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Moving van or a U-Haul. A U-Haul or a trailer is number 5. U-Haul or trailer, number 5. And now number 4, something about carpets, or... Oh, I just said the answer. I just said the answer, but what do they do to it? I'm that kind of person sometimes that I accidentally flip the answer, but the only way I'll get lucky and you won't know is if you didn't notice that. Yeah, carpet cleaner. Carpet cleaner. She noticed it. Number 4 is a carpet cleaner. That's the trouble I have. Sometimes when I'm trying to tell you, they can do something, you know, I accidentally give away the answer, and you know, that's just one of those times that again. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got the top five. I'm sorry, not top five. Top four answers to this next question. Question is, name something high wire performers use in their act. Oh, welcome back, Jonathan. Jonathan, the new question is, name something high wire performers use in their act. Why? Can't go with stick thing. Balls of steel. No, they don't use adult diapers. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. They use a balancing pole. That's the number one answer. They use a balancing pole. Hello, Stephen Faith 93. Yep, pole, balancing pole number one. Not a ladder or myth, though. Tightrope. Okay, tightrope is number three. All right, Lewis. We might be here, might not. We got 12% left here. Let's see. It's starting to give a little rain, but not as bad as it was last week. Oh, yeah, that we read that. Chalk, not chalk or umbrella. Now, if you can actually get this the stick thing and know what it is called and it's a correct answer, then I can give it to you. Can't give it to you with just the little stick thing. Because I am not, because I think you've got to be specific in what you're talking about. A safety harness? No, not a safety harness. Balance pole. Okay, there you go, Jules. You got one. The tightrope. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave Steve Areno balancing pole. Really? That's weird, Tim. That is so weird. Every time I'm on, so you're on the phone with somebody. Wow. So yeah, you do have balancing pole. Um, you do have tightrope. So you got balancing pole and tightrope. Got two more things to get though. Not a safety harness. There's number four is some ways you can get this. I'm gonna warn you. This will, unless we can get this through, this will probably be the last question. Next two questions, I think are probably going to be a little bit hard. Well, maybe not all of it, but a couple answers could be. I think it shows he has two accounts. Ah. So what? You got So you guys are seeming a little bit. Are you guys confused on this? Do you guys need some hints to help you get through some of these answers? My mom just found and stole my box of ants. I was so close to having enough ants. Ants are easy to catch, Lunar. You shouldn't have a hard time finding any more. Yeah, give us a hint, please. Number two would be something like, something you use to catch fish in, like a fish, like maybe a fishing. What would you catch a bunch of fish in? Yeah, a net. Number two is a net, and number four, just there. This is a word. Number four. This word can be used a whole bunch. Let's see. You could put uni on it and take off the word uni in una. Mm, take off the motor in motor, and that would be like what they'd want you to use. Just when you use that word, rem, remove uni from it and remove motor from it. Yep, cycle. A cycle. Number four, cycle. And now we might be able to get this last one done. And one of them done. I don't know. But let's see what you guys can do with an 11% phone. Okay. We got the top 6 answers to this question. This is probably going to be the last one, too. What food do you think should be chosen as the national food of America? What food do you think should be chosen as the national food of America? Yeah, I know that Jonathan would be proud of that answer, Jules. Yep, Jules, pizza is number 2, and Mendo hamburger is the number 1 answer. I thought you were going to have trouble getting that one, but no, you said apple pie. Apple pie is there. Number 6 is apple pie. So you got pizza, fried chicken. Yep, there you go, Jules. Chicken is number 4. You guys are handling these very good. Now just got to get number 3 and 5. Rocky Mountain oysters. No, not Rocky Mountain oysters, but there you go, Mendo. Steak is number 5. Steak. Steak number 5, but not sardines. Just number 3 now. Nope. Not pork chops. Not fries. Iowa's best sweet corn. No, not sweet corn. Okay, there you go, Steve Marino. You got it. Hot dog. Hot dog, number 3. You know what they talk about all around, them all-American hot dogs. Okay, we got 10% left. And this next question is probably going to be a little bit hard. Should we try it with 10% or should we stop and save it for next time? Yeah, too bad they had apple pie, but they didn't have Jello pudding pops as a national food. Try it. Okay. Top 6 answers to this question, and this will definitely be the last one, I'm for sure. Question is, give me an expression that uses the word dog. Something that uses an expression that uses the word dog. Hot diggity dog. There you go, Jules. Hot dog is number 2. Not sewer dog. Hello, Reed. Hello, Reed Henderson. My dogs are barking. Not my dogs are barking or dirty dog. Not Snoop Dogg or Sly Dog. How did they say in the 2000s? What did they say to people, who use the word dog? There's one person would probably use one of these in a frustrated tone. Okay, there you go, Jules. What's up, dog is number 5. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Number 5. Hound dog, barking all the time. No, not hound dog. Heather M. Hello, Heather M. But it is not wet dog, though. Not wet dog. Anything else you guys can see? Raw dog. No, not raw dog either. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Heather. I know it's hard sometimes. Okay, well, Julie, you got Dog Days of Summer. Yep, Dog Days of Summer is number 4. Dog Days of Summer. I am at the courthouse. What's tearing the fabric of society currently? Looks sketchy. Well, I'm at the courthouse in my car right now because I said my Wi-Fi at home sucks. Dog eat dog. Yeah, it's a dog eat dog world. But unfortunately, dog eat dog is not there. Not sick like a dog. So far, you've got hot dog, dog days, and what's up dog. That's 3 of them. Just need the other 3. Numbers. Nope, not work like a dog. Got to think about, not doggy style or puppy love. Please do not use any racist words in here. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. Steve Areno got one and I didn't see it. There you go, Steve Areno. Doggone it. That's the number 1 answer. Doggone it. So you got doggone it, number 1, thanks to Steve Areno. Now you just got to get number 3 and number 6. Not doggy style or puppy love or dog balls, though, or dog poop. If you feel like you want to use racist words, take it at your own house. Don't do it on YouTube. Thank you, Lewis. No, not. I don't know if you're saying nice to what Lewis said or if you're saying nice as a nice dog. No, not dog nice or nice dog. Let's see. What do you have to get? You got to get 3 and 6 now. I can still nice that I got one right. May need hints. Okay, number 3 would be if someone screws up big time, the wife may choose to put the husband blank. She might try to choose him. Okay, go outside. It's the for you. Yeah, in the doghouse. In the doghouse, number 3. And number 6, think of the song. Think of one of the songs the Baha Men sang. Number 6, think of one of the song the Baha Man sang. What was the title of it? Who let the dogs out? Who? Yep, Who Let the Dogs Out is number 6. Oh, we might actually have a chance to get another one in here since the next one is just 4. You guys want to try to do a quick 4 one while we're at 8%? Because this one I feel will probably go real quick. I'm willing to try it if you guys are willing to try it. Sure, okay. Last question. Top 4 answers to this question. Name something associated with Winnie the Pooh. Name something associated with Winnie the Pooh. What's associated with Winnie the Pooh? Yep, he likes honey. That's the number. And Jules, that's the number 1 answer. Honey. But not Christopher Robin or Sein Pig. Eeyore? No, not Eeyore. Not Eeyore. Eeyore didn't make this survey, unfortunately. This is all about Winnie the Pooh and you know, if Eeyore didn't make it, no, it's not. It's not whatever the force was called. It's not. It has nothing to do with the force. It all associates him. No, it's not that he wears a red shirt. Not Eeyore. Shirt, no pants. Nope. Not shirt, no pants or balloon. Not that he's obese. Think of his other friends. Well, not a stuffed animal, but has his foreskin intact. It's not that he's trans. We're at 5% right now. I don't know if we're going to have to be able to get this done. Should I throw some hints out at you guys, or should we just do this next time? It's not that he's a cartooner. I don't think Winnie the Pooh had foreskin. Tigger, yep, Tigger. Tigger's number 2. What was the, what kind of animal is he? What kind of animal is Winnie the Pooh? Not rabbit, Pooh. Not Pooh or Owl. Bear, number 4. And number 3, what's his pig's friend's name? What's his... Piglet. There you go, Piglet. And you guys got it just in time. My phone is at 3%. So before it dies, I want to say to you guys, thank you. I'll see you on Wednesday. So until Wednesday, much love, everybody. And until next time, everybody, peace.